All right, peace and blessings, everybody. This is Quenton Stroud, the $1 Million Man, coming to you from the Enlightened Entrepreneurs Coaching Club. Listen, I want to share this with you because I think that if you really get this notion, it'll really change the way you think about yourself, you think about your business, and you think about like how you're growing in your life. I started to recognize something that in business, in anything really, but in life, you're unfolding a story. And I'm an avid reader. And if you look at chapter by chapter, paragraph by paragraph, line by line, if you look at the story, everything kind of builds on something else. So you might look at chapter 1 and 3 chapters later, 4 chapters later, 5 chapters later, you might revisit that, or you might see where that really has significance in later chapters. I want to share this with you because I want you to understand when it comes to business, when it comes to your entrepreneurial narrative, your entrepreneurial story, okay? You might be in chapter 1. You might be in chapter 1. You might be just starting out, just getting yourself going, really figuring out how you're going to do what you want to do, the things of that nature. And everything you do in chapter 1, it will show up and could show up later and impact you later in subsequent chapters. So don't freak out if you don't have all the answers right now. Don't worry about it if you don't think that this is going to work for me and I don't know if I can do this. Everybody goes through it. Every single entrepreneur goes through this thing of, I'm not sure if this is the right thing for me. Okay. I don't want you to worry about that. What I do want you to worry about is, where am I in the story? What part of my narrative is starting to be written here? Right? And so is it going to be written that you woke up every morning and did a YouTube video like I do? Is it going to be written that you made 10 calls a day? Is it going to be written that you made 100 calls a day? Is it going to be written that you posted a blog or wrote something in your book or booked a speaking engagement? What part of your story are you in? And if you understand that your entrepreneurial story is really continually unfolding, you can't feel like a failure at any point. I want you to get this. Even if in the story, and in every movie, in everything, there's a climax, there's a crux, there's something that the protagonist has to survive through or make it through. Okay? I want you to realize something, that no matter where you are in your story, if you hit a financial snag, if your products didn't come in when they were supposed to, and now you're backlogged on sales, if whatever is going on in your business, if all your clients just drop out and say, I don't want to do this no more, and you have to start all over, no matter where you are in your business, we've all had to go through these cruxes that it really starts to challenge our entrepreneurial spirit. I want you to get that. It starts to challenge our entrepreneurial spirit. And when that challenge comes, we have to ask the question, is that entrepreneurial spirit, is the spirit in me strong enough to overcome what's out there? You better get this. Right? That's which in me is greater than that which is in the world. When you start to really get that, no matter what happens, no matter what comes at you, but no matter what's going on, you recognize that it is that indomitable spirit, that unstoppable entrepreneurial spirit, that this enlightened entrepreneur that you are becoming. Okay, that's what's going to help you weather the storm. That's what's going to help you make it through. And that's what's going to keep you going. So just remember, you're at a certain place in your story. How many more chapters are there? Right? How many more stories can you tell? How many more experiences can you share through your narrative, through your story? And this is what's going to help you. I did an earlier video talking about the power of why. And the power of why is so important because it gives people an understanding of why you do what you do. Why are you so passionate about this? Why does this even matter to you? People want to know these things before they decide whether or not they want to connect with you. Okay? So don't be afraid of your story. Don't be afraid of where you are in the journey, because one thing I do know, and I know this for a fact, one thing I do know is that we all have our own happily ever after, right? However that shows up, however that looks, we all have our own happily ever after. And you get to make this a part of that story to reach your happily ever after. So listen, guys, I didn't want to be before you long. I just wanted to share this with you because I wanted you to know that you can do this. You are an enlightened entrepreneur. You are becoming more enlightened every day. So go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel so you can get these videos. You can get these motivations. You can get these updates and these inspirations. And more importantly, click on the link below if you feel like you want to work with someone who can really help grow you, train you, coach you, and make money in your business doing so. If you think that this is something that really inspired you, comment. I want to hear your feedback. I want to hear what you think about all of this. And also share the video so that people can know what's happening in the world. All right, guys, I love you. I love you so much. And there ain't nothing you can do about that. And I know that for a fact. All right, click on the link below. Let's get connected and we'll talk soon. Peace and blessings.